In this video we are looking at the simplifying of fractions and just a general revision of some of the concepts we've covered with fractions. Now looking at slide 1, simplifying 4 divided by 16. As we can see, the numerator and the denominator, there is a number that can go into both the numerator and the denominator. In this case it will be 4. So if 4 can go into numerator and denominator, I can divide the numerator by 4 and the denominator by 4. So for the numerator, 4 divided by 4 gives me 1, and denominator 16 divided by 4 gives me 4. So my answer is 1 over 4. Let's look at the next example under simplifying. 9 divided by 27. There is a number that can go into 9 and 27, and that number is 9. 9 can go into 9 and 9 can go into 27. But suppose you did not recognize that 9 can go into both. Suppose you said, okay, 3 can go into both, so let's try 3. 3 can go into 9 3 times, so that means that 9 divided by 3 is 3, and likewise 27 divided by 3 is 9. So I end up with 3 over 9. But looking at 3 over 9, I can still see that 3 can go into both 3 and 9. So I divide the numerator by 3 again, and I divide the denominator by 3. I get 3 divided by 3 is 1 for the numerator, and 9 divided by 3 is 3 for the denominator. That gives me an answer of 1/3. Now, suppose I divided by 9 initially. I would have got 9 over 27. I divide the numerator by 9 and I divide the denominator by 9. I get 9 divided by 9 for the numerator is 1. And 27 divided by 9 for the denominator is 3. So I got 1 over 3 straight away, okay, without doing the division twice like I've done here. Okay, now we move on to slide 2. We see the question is to convert to an improper fraction. And the mixed fraction I've got is 2 and 2/3. Now the way we convert a mixed fraction, I multiply the number 2 by the denominator of the fraction 3. So I get 2 times 3. And then I need to add the numerator. So I get 2 times 3 plus 2, which now becomes my numerator. And then I put that over my denominator, which was 3. Okay, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. I get 8 over 3. And 8 over 3, if I have to rewrite it as a mixed fraction, remember 3 can go into 8 2 times, and 3 2s are 6, so my remainder is 2. So I have 2 over 3. Okay, so I've ended up with what I've started off, okay. But to convert to an improper fraction, I just need to stop at the stage where 2 and 2/3 is equal to 8 over 3, and that would be fine. Okay, now looking at slide 3, I need to convert the improper fraction 11 over 4 to a mixed fraction. 11 over 4, I need to look at how many times the denominator, which is 4, can go into 11. I know that 4 times 2 is 8, which is perfect. Or if I look at 4 times 3 is 12, that's a bit too much. So obviously I would have to settle for 4 times 2 is 8, and my remainder is 3. So I got 2, and my remainder is 3, which becomes my numerator, and I put it over my same denominator of 4, and I am done. Okay, let's look at how to add fractions. Quarter plus quarter is the first question. Now, with quarter plus quarter, you can think of a quarter pizza, and a quarter pizza, you know your answer is off. So let's see how that's done mathematically. Remember, when we're adding and subtracting, we need to have the same denominator, and then we simply add the numerator. Now, quarter plus quarter, the denominator is 4. I can copy the denominator down. As you can see in red, I've got 4 in the denominator, and I've got, you add the numerator, 1 plus 1 is 2, so I've got 2 over 4. But 2 over 4 can be simplified because I know that 2 can go both into the numerator and the denominator. So 2 divided by 2 gives me 1, and 4 divided by 2 gives me 2. So basically I've got an answer of half, which is the same as saying quarter pizza plus quarter pizza is half a pizza. Okay, let's look at the next question. Next one is half plus a quarter. This is a bit more trickier because I've got different denominators. You see, I've got a 2 and a 4. Now I need to get a common denominator. So looking at the multiples of 2, I'm going to get 2, 4, 6 and 8. Looking at the multiples of 4, I'm going to get 4, 8, 12, 16, etc. But I don't have to go so far because I can see that 4 is the lowest common multiple, and that's why I've got the purple ring around it. Okay, 4. So half plus a quarter becomes, half becomes 2 over 4 once I change the denominator to 4. So I change half to an equivalent fraction of 2 over 4. And quarter becomes quarter, so 2 over 4 plus 1 over 4. Remember, when the denominators are the same, keep the denominator and I add the numerator. So 2 plus 1 is 3, so I get an answer of 3 over 4. So that would be my answer. Okay, now we look at subtraction of fractions. So I got 2/3 minus 1/3. Like with addition, when the denominators are the same, I retain the denominator, which is 3, and I just subtract the numerator. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So I get an answer of 1 over 3. Looking at the next question, I've got 3 over 4 minus 1 over 5. Yeah, I've got different denominators, so I need to get the same denominator. Now, the way I do that is I need to find the LCD, or the lowest common denominator, of 4 and 5. I know the multiples of 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. The multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20. So I can see that 20 is the lowest multiple that appears in both. So that's why it's called the lowest common multiple. But because we're working with denominators here, it's called the lowest common denominator. So 3 over 4 minus 1 over 5, what does that become? Okay, 3 over 4 minus 1 over 5 is actually, I need to get an equivalent fraction of 3 over 4. So 3 over 4 becomes 15 over 20. How do I get that? From 4 in the denominator to get to 20, if you follow the red line, you can see a times 5. So I multiply the denominator by 5 to get to 20. And for the top, I do the same, because what I do at the bottom, I do at the top. So I don't change my fraction, okay? I can change my fraction as long as it's equal. I'm not making a different fraction. I'm making the same equivalent fraction. That's allowed. So 3 times 5 for the top becomes 15. I've got 15 over 20. Now I do the same for 1/5. I need to get an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 20. If I follow the green line now, I get 5 times 4 gives me 20 at the base, or the denominator. I need to do the same for the numerator. Following the green arrow again, I get 1 times 4 is equal to 4. So I've got an answer of 4 over 20 for an equivalent fraction. So my problem becomes 15 over 20 minus 4 over 20. My denominator now is the same. I got 20, and my numerator is 15 minus 4, which I can just subtract, and I get an answer of 11. An answer of 11 for the numerator, so my answer is 11 over 20. Okay, so that is all with the basic revision of fractions, how to simplify, how to add and subtract. And yeah, this is the first part, and we'll move on to other stuff in the next video. Thank you.